Makes me feel that finally we're probably going to be able to put in front of the tribunal sufficient evidence to make the government accountable for what he did and did not do, he should have done.
A judge has authorized a class action lawsuit against the Quebec government on behalf of all residents of public long-term care homes in the province known as CHSLDs that had significant COVID-19 outbreaks in the first year of the pandemic. The lawsuit in Superior Court alleges that the provincial government's response to the first two waves of COVID-19 was improvised and that a pre-existing pandemic plan was ignored until it was too late.
We found that there were a number of elements indicating grave neglect on the part of both the public health authorities, the Ministry of Health, as well as the healthcare authorities. So which is why we have taken this case and which is why we are moving forward with it now.
The class action includes anyone living in a public long-term care center that experienced a COVID-19 outbreak that infected at least 25% of residents between March 13, 2020 and March 20th, 2021. The suit seeks compensation of at least $100,000 for each member who was infected, $40,000 for class members who didn't get sick, and additional compensation for both groups' families and their heirs. The class action also aims to obtain an extra $10 million in punitive damage.
The final number will depend on the number of claims that there will be, the number of relatives that there will be as well.
More than 5,000 people died in Quebec's long-term care centers during the period covered by the class action lawsuit, including Jean-Pierre Daubois' mother, who died in April 2020.
The nurse who was taking care of my mother during the day shift, she was hospitalized in the intensive care unit at Sacré-Cœur at the time of my mother's death. So it was a catastrophic situation for them, you know. They were trying to do their best with the little they had. The doctor refused to come inside the CHSLD because he was afraid of COVID. They were left to themselves.
City News reached out to the provincial government, but they say they won't comment on the case since it's before the courts. Lawyer Patrick Martin-Ménard says cases like this will be lengthy and is expecting more potential plaintiffs to come forward.
In all of our files, we're always hoping for settlements. We're always open to discuss.
Keep hope. We're moving ahead. We have our first big step today, the decision of the tribunal to authorize this class action. This is a big step.
In Montreal, Swidda Rassy, City News.